Welcome home. I'm glad to see you. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I hope your holiday season has been great so far. Today I'm going to share with you some tips and advice on playing Christmas music on the Autoharp. I'll show you examples of some picking and strumming patterns, and hopefully you can pick up some tips so that you can play Autoharp and sing some Christmas songs with your loved ones for this holiday season. I just got back from the shop, and unfortunately I got there too late and they plumb sold out of eggnog. I have absolutely no eggnog, so this will be the first year where I try to make my own. So I'll be doing that after I finish filming that. Luckily, a friend of mine already had some rum, so we'll be putting that in the eggnog. And if any of you would like to have a little nip later in the evening, we can enjoy a nice little beverage together. So we're going to use plastic fingertips. You may see some Autoharp players using metal finger picks, but I prefer the plastic ones. When you are playing just acoustically, sometimes you need to really dig in there and get a much heavier pinch or a heavier strum. I find with metal it ends up very clattery, and I find that I break strings fairly often when playing quite hard with metal finger picks. So I prefer to have the plastic ones. They have a softer attack and they generally have less damage on the strings, it would seem. Okay, let's take a look at the songs that we will be playing today. Now, if you are just starting out with the Autoharp and you're still early on in that journey, you may consider the Autoharp body in 3 registers. You have your low, middle, and high register. Register 1 would be this. If I were to say pinch, a thumb and middle pinch on register 1, that would be there. Register 2, pinch, and a register 3, pinch. If you are a little bit more experienced with the Autoharp, you have some experience and you're more comfortable, then it's actually much more appropriate to split that into 4 registers. Those registers would be register 1, register 2, register 3, register 4. You may arpeggio up and down. And that makes it easier for you to think about and conceptualize where you should be playing on the Autoharp. You generally never want to just do a big old massive strum like that. You don't want to make a big mess or a big noise. When you are accompanying and singing, you generally want to avoid register 4 way up top, because that tends to conflict with the human voice. You'll see as I play and explain that further. So let's go ahead and start out with this first song, and what we'll do is we'll pinch on 1, 3, 1, 2, and on the beats 1, 2, 3, 4, we're playing 1s and 2s. So have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all troubles will be miles away. So once we get to the bridge there, things get a little complicated because we don't have those chords. And I should have pointed this out with the E minor 7 and the A minor 7, but this is my 3rd time recording this video because I messed up the audio 2 times in a row. But on the E minor 7, we don't have that. So what you can do is a chord substitution, and this is up to you for you to develop your skill as an Autoharp player. When you look at chords, chord sheets, you will have to do chord substitutions. There is no E minor 7, but E minor works just fine. So don't worry about the E minor 7. When it comes to the bridge, it's a little more complicated. We don't have a C major 7. You can play C if you want, or you can play C7 if you want. As in olden days. I don't have a B flat diminished. I only have a B minor. Now, these kinds of auto harps generally don't come with a B minor, but an auto harp is a machine. You can customize the chord bars. So I replaced my B flat 7 with a B minor. I found that I didn't really use B flat 7, and I got much more use out of B minor. So I was able to customize that. You can do that yourself or get someone to help you with that. Happy golden days of yours. I'm just going to play G. You can do G7 if you want. It's up to you. This is your interpretation, and it's up to you to develop your skill to decide which chord substitution is appropriate, which you would like to do. I don't have an F sharp 7, so what I will do is stay on the E minor. So, faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Let's try the bridge again with the chord substitutions in place. So, once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be dear to us once more. And there you go. I hope that makes sense to you. So let's go ahead and take a look at our next song on the list here. Now, there are multiple versions of this that I've seen online, and the first one that I clicked on was version 1 that has more votes, more views, but I don't recommend this version that is in C because it's actually quite difficult to sing. For many people, it will be too high, and for other people, it will be too low in terms of the register in which they will have to sing this. So it's important to consider that and look for alternatives. If you are playing music for people to sing along to, make sure it's in a key that people in general will be able to sing along to comfortably. This is why G is so popular, as many people can easily and comfortably sing along. So I've picked a version of this song that is in G. So we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now, this is a song that people generally tend to sing a little louder to. They sort of belt it out. And at that point, doing softer pinches may not be so appropriate. You can dig right in there on register 1 with your thumb and just strum that a bit so people can hear the instrument. As long as they can hear the instrument, they'll be able to sing along to it and stay in key for the most part. So we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now watch for those chord changes. Some of them are a little faster, and if you're not accustomed, if you haven't been playing and practicing, you can end up having to hunt and look around for your keys here. All the sessions I've been going to, I've been asked to play fiddle. So for the past half year, so I've mostly been playing fiddle, and I haven't been playing auto harp in music sessions, and so now I'm having to hunt a little bit. So it's important that you practice. Just remember again your chord placement and try and figure out by muscle memory. The more that you play this, the more your muscle memory will adapt to it. So, glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. You may find that some chord changes are a little too fast for you, and at that point it's okay to skip them. To you and your kin. Play it and give it an ear and see if it sounds okay. And in that situation, we can leave out the A7 because it's asking a whole lot. To you and your kin. And you also need to keep in mind the setting, because if you're at a Christmas party, you may be enjoying some eggnog. Maybe it's the eggnog that I'm making later today. And there will be situations where your playing will get worse if you've had a drink or two. So you need to be able to plan and consider that ahead and go, maybe that won't be so good. Leave out the A7. You and your kin, glad tidings for Christmas and a happy new year. Now that last part of that phrase there, I think it's important to have that D7 because it really feels like it's missing something if you don't do that. And a happy new year. That is a situation where it does feel like it's missing something. So make sure you plan ahead and you plan your traversal of the face of the instrument here so that you can reach those chords. A happy new year. If you can see the chords ahead of time, you can sort of have your fingers ready. See, I'm using my middle finger and I've got my thumb ready for the D7 for the chord change, and then the G with the ring finger there. So it's good to plan ahead. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You see, I'm using pinches. We wish you a Merry Christmas. There we go. You don't want a big, massive, messy clattering, as that can be quite unpleasant. This will be the last song we take a look at. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Okay, and I'll bring up a couple points, but let's just go ahead and start playing it a little bit. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Now, looking at that, I had seen that I go from the A7 to the D, but I knew that it went back to the A7 then back to D. So I didn't remove my thumb from the A7. I left it there knowing that I would come back to that A7. So I need to plan my traversal of the chord buttons, and that's something to consider as well. So I left my thumb there. So joyful ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies, with angelic host proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. It's important to practice these songs ahead of time. You don't want to just show up to your sister's house with all your family there and you play a song for the first time and realize it's a little bit out of your range when it comes to singing. So it's good to know which songs are comfortably and easily within your singing range. Maybe if a part of the song is a little too high, just let the ladies sing it. Let some other people handle it, or use your head voice. So it's good to plan that out ahead of time. I hope these tips and advice have been helpful to you, and I hope seeing that played on the Autoharp as an example gives you an idea on how you can play it as well. Take care of yourselves, be well. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If there's any other songs you would like me to cover on the Autoharp and discuss, or any topics you would like help with, please let me know. Come home again soon. I'll leave the porch light on for you.